What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dennis Ling, Shalong Bao here. We out here doing the Fortnite dances. Did you guys know that I actually went to university? I know. That's surprising, right? I know it's surprising. I had an education higher than that of high school. But one of the things you get to do when you're in university, when you're doing your primary study, is you're able to do these things called electives, where you're able to basically pick subjects that tickle your fancy. Maybe it's not related to your principal study. If you're doing engineering, you can do a side elective in Japanese or a different language or philosophy, whatever interests you. And for those of you who might not know this, I'm quite interested in music. I grew up playing classical piano all of my life. I had an Asian mom, Ling 40 hours, Japanese mom. I get smacked if I didn't practice my scales. And I was needing a couple credit points to finish up my degree. I didn't want to do anything too crazy, too difficult. I just wanted to find the easiest possible subject that would just get me over. You know what they say, P's get degrees, lad. So my goal was to find the easiest possible subject in my university to do so that I could just get this degree and get out of here. And I found the best subject. So a few years ago when this was happening, I picked the subject called Music Out of the Box. You already know that the subject is the biggest bludge of your life just looking at the title. And this whole subject was about creating music using non-musical instruments and exploring how music impacts our mentality and physicality. They're all dead, lad. This was literally a subject built for me. In fact, it's quite literally what I do for a living. So of course your boy's gonna go in that subject. I'm gonna get full marks. They're all getting pumped, lad. They're all dead, lad. I'm sitting there in class like the final boss of Death Note, just in my NPC idle animation. And I already know that this subject is gonna be so good. I'm gonna get out of it. Just so you know when you go into your first class of a subject and everyone's new, so the teacher gets you to sort of like go in a circle and introduce yourselves, what you do and what you do outside of, you know, your degree and stuff. And I'm just sitting there like the final boss in my idle animation, just like an NPC on TikTok and bucket. And so it comes to me and I have to say, hey, my name's Jonah. I'm studying X, Y, and Z, and I'm a content creator outside. That sounds down bad because when I put it like that, I had some people thinking I was doing like OnlyFans. We had to do an assignment, and I'll never forget this. This was years ago. We had to do an assignment where you basically had to create a piece of music using non-musical instruments. Create a piece of music from an object that isn't a musical instrument. And examples may include a live textual improvisation with your found object of instrument, make it a drum kit sample or whatever. This is my cup of tea. So I haven't actually seen these, but I thought we would react to a couple of the different sounds that other people made, because I'm super interested. So AM said, all objects used to create this short piece were found inside of my bag, my laptop, drink bottle, pencil case. That actually is really nice. I'm actually a big fan of that. TL's submission said, class is over and let's wrap up. Zip the bag. Wait, my zipper of the backpack can be an instrument. How does Tchaikovsky's Piano Concerto 1 and Paganini's Capricci in number 24 sound from the zipper? Can you see why the subject was the biggest bludge of my whole life? AS said, born from a slightly ironic take on the name of the assignment, my score explores the idea of representing data and statistics through audio rather than through, well, graphics. This better sound like Beethoven's Fifth Piano Concerto. jazz. God, he's written a bloody thesis. Title's called Loves Me, Loves Me Not. The rationale, my graphic score represents the precarious nature of self-love. Alright, buddy. Through upright pedals, loves me. Alternating with downturned pedals, loves me not. The distance between the pedals is the length of time spent in the belief of absence of love, and the pedals positioning on the stave is the severity of those feelings. Bro's the linguistic linguini. The first downturned pedal, the first state of sadness, of self-loathing, is notably low to represent the sudden pain of unfamiliarity. The wayward hurt is met with denial, an ascension of pedals, then slowly succumb to the wilt of emotional repression. Bro's lexicon is the state library. Unfortunately, our opening ignorance allows the downturned pedals and the negative feelings to drag us below the stave. The brief layering of our upright pedals could be seen as creeping depression or as naive attempt to cheat the system, pulling more pedals in order to manipulate the outcome. What is Blood saying? My audio realization of the score takes a somewhat literal approach to the underlying narrative, starting with a single note. More notes are steadily added, as each pedal pulled is another attempt to dictate the tonality, the presence of love within oneself. This conflict invariably leads to the catastrophic dissonance, and we are left with an unsettling ambiguity. Bro better wrote Prokofiev's Third Piano Concerto with this thesis. I feel bad at the end. It says, thank you for reading my latest novel. Apologies for the stupidly long rationale. Oh no. Oh, it's just a score. They didn't actually compose. Alright, well. That's great. Love it, really. My idea is the glass, and I think the glass can make a lot of different sounds. A crisp sound. There's a very loud sound. There's a very harsh sound. The cup is something we use every day, and I can get. Alright, let's give it a listen. That was great. I made recordings with my phone of a running lap, a bowl being struck with a spoon, and then closing the door. I put all these sounds into a sampler and edited them by cutting the audio into snippets I wanted, while also reversing some of them. Alright, this sounds pretty. Ooh! Ooh! I like this. That was actually impressive. That's a clap chat. That was really good. Sort of sounded like the OST out of like a antagonist in an anime or something like that. That was mad. Alright, so someone's music submission used their dog. So let's give this a listen. Bro, your dog's down bad. You need to take your dog to the vet. I don't know why they're making that weird grunting sound, poor thing. Alright, so someone composed their piece of music using a spray bottle and an analog clock. Let's give that a listen. They're using a lot of water. And I like that I can hear the piano in the background. I feel like they must have been in like a practice room or something like that. For this, I gathered an assortment of ceramic tiles, With the help of my friend and a few different mallets, we improvised this awesome piece. It was recorded in the fire escape for maximum resonance. Alright, I'm keen for this. That is really good. Damn, that's impressive. I think I made my submission as well somewhere here. Okay, and then, oh my gosh, I found my submission from all these years ago. So I used a deck of cards and I basically just created a rhythm out of that. So let's listen to mine from way back then. Alright, no wonder I got full marks, lad. Yeah, lad. Well, that was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, go to university and do arts, because you'll get to do subjects like this.